guys, and welcome back to Project Z Garage. Today we are at Vinny Ten Racing in Lindenhurst to put the BMW F10 535 on the dyno, and let's get a preliminary base dyno to see what the car makes stock. It does have a couple of packages on it. It has the M Performance package, and it also has the M Power package that is usually installed by the dealer. Let's go over the stock numbers that this car should be making from the factory. From the factory, BMW F10 535i from the factory, BMW 535i's 2016, so this is the later version, makes around 300 horsepower and 300 pound-feet of torque. It makes around 300 horsepower at 5,800 RPMs, and I believe the torque comes in around 1,1600 RPMs, which is great for this car. It is a straight six, an inline six with a, it's not twin turbo like the N54s, it's a single turbo, but the way it's set up is that it works like a twin scroll. It is a twin scroll turbo. The N55 BMW comes with a twin scroll turbo, which means it's a single turbo, but because it has two different ports that comes from different headers, at low RPMs, it can direct certain flows from different cylinders to the outside of the turbo, and when you get higher up in RPMs, it directs some of the flow to the middle or the lower part of the turbo, so it spools faster. So you get that low end and the high end power from a single turbo. So we're gonna start getting this car ready. We're gonna put it on the dyno, and let's see what the base numbers are gonna be. It may be a little different because with the M Power package, which is an add-on, I believe BMW states it's around 20 horsepower and 30 pound-feet of torque extra that they get out of the motor. A lot of people say that's underrated, so maybe it'll make a little more, maybe it'll make a little less. We'll see. Maybe it'll make the same power. Let's get it ready for the dyno and see what it does. Oh, it shifted? Alright guys, so I'm working on editing the video of the BMW's dyno, and I didn't film an outro. We ended up just, talking with the guys there at Vinny Ten Racing. Great group of guys. I recommend them. They've never, they've always done good by me. So I definitely say if you guys have, pretty much anything and you need some work done, or if you want some guidance on what you should do, I think they're a good bunch of guys to talk to and kind of figure out what your next steps are or what you want to do. But it's up to you guys. I'm really happy with what the car did stock. I was expecting it to be around high 270s, maybe 260s, around there, because that's what I believe the stock 535 F10 cars do, or from what I've seen online. Like I said in the beginning, the car did come with the M Power package, which from my little bit of research that I've done, it's kind of like a tune done by BMW, or you could buy at when you purchase your car. So that being said, it kind of looks like that's what we have here, and the car does feel good for the most part. On the third run, I did put in there that it did upshift on its own, which was kind of weird. I don't know if it was just the way it loaded up on the dyno, and it just, you know, kicked into the next gear, so that kind of screwed up our dyno results there. So I kind of think it shows us as the third run it made 324 horsepower. So that's what I'm saying. The car probably makes 300 at the wheels, let's say 300 horsepower at the wheels, 320 pound-feet of torque, around there. So we have a bunch of stuff, literally we have a bunch of stuff waiting to be put on this car. A little I guess foreshadowing, or kind of a sneak peek type thing. I already have the MHD tuner suite, or whatever their group package that they have, which pretty much you can go in and the different stages that they have. So what I plan on doing is throwing on the stage, whatever, I guess it's stage 1 tune, just to compare and see if there was any, if it doesn't feel any better than what the car feels now. I think most of you guys, if you go with the MHD tuner, and let's say you just want to throw it on a stock car, I think you're going to feel a bigger difference than I will, just for the fact that there seems, you know, the M Power package is kind of it is a tuner, and maybe raises some boost and things like that. So I may not see as much of an increase, but I have to say, like in my Audi, when we went from stock to stage 1, I felt like that was my biggest, hold on there, I think that's where I felt the biggest gains, right? So I am looking forward to that. And also we have a bunch of parts that have already come in that we plan on putting on the car, so stay tuned for that. We have a full exhaust system, well, downpipe back exhaust system. I'm still up in the air about doing a downpipe on this car. I feel like I will do a downpipe, but I'm going back and forth on a catted downpipe or a high flow downpipe and one of the, you know, straight test pipe downpipes, just for noise. Because every video I've seen with cars that are, you know, that remove the cats and or, you know, like the mufflers and things, I feel like the car just is just really loud, and that's not what I'm looking for. I think the build that we're looking for this BMW is kind of like OEM plus. Yeah, we want it to be a little aggressive sounding when you're on it, but I don't need that day to day. As soon as you turn the car on, I think I'm past that now. We have one car, the Z, that's super loud. That's kind of the closest you can get between, for me, a race car and a street car, to the point where, like, if we're not going to the track with that car, I kind of don't want to drive it on the street. It's just, it's a handful. So this is kind of my daily. I want it to be more fun, just like what we did with the Q3. Definitely stage 1 tune. Car is so much more peppy. When you're getting off the line, when you're trying to merge into traffic, it just makes the driving experience a lot more fun, or for at least for a car person, right? So whenever you can mess with things is always a plus. So you guys stay tuned for that. But tell me what you guys think. Do you think the results make sense? Do you think that, you know, there's other things that we can test? Your
experiences with dyno testing your cars and what tunes and stock or what the stock horsepower should be, I would be interested, because from what I saw, people were making 260s to 270s with the dynos on a stock car. But I know a lot of times people don't dyno their stock cars, right? It's usually already stuff done to it, intake, exhaust, you know, whatever. So I think this is kind of a good baseline to start with, and I'm looking forward to see what this car can really do with just bolt-ons. You know, I'm thinking if we can get to, at the wheels, high 300s, like 380 would be pretty good. If we could break 400. Now again, I'm not talking about on, what I'm going for is pump gas, 93 octane. I guess you can't even say pump gas anymore, right? Because you can get E85 on pumps. So I'm thinking of staying away from E85 just for the fact that we don't have it readily available in my area. So it just doesn't make sense to me right now to do it. And seeing as a daily driver, the car gets 93 octane day in, day out. That's my primary gas in this area. So the plan is full bolt-ons, and let's see how much power we can make on pump gas. You know, if we can get high 300s with the stock turbo, I think that's pretty good for the setup we have here and some basic bolt-on parts. But again, you know, I'm new to the BMW platform, the N55 platform. I'm interested to hear from guys that have more experience with this stuff, and let me know what I can expect. What do you guys think makes the best bang for the buck when it comes to downpipes, intakes? I mean, from my understanding, intakes don't really make a huge horsepower gain, or doesn't free up that much horsepower in general. You know, just a good free-flowing filter usually does the trick. But then again, you know, I kind of want to do something nice. Maybe we'll do a carbon fiber intake, or maybe we'll go the route where everyone's going for more of a ram air style. You know, I kind of want the engine bay to look OEM plus, so I don't know if I want to, you know, do the whole removal of the intake and just have the filter. I forgot the name of the company that does it right out of the, like, going towards the passenger side instead of it wrapping around the motor to the driver's side. Supposedly those make good power, but at the same time, again, this is more for fun for a daily driver. I've kind of been going towards more of the closed intake setups for the daily driving cars. You know, just for the fact that you're driving in a lot of inclement weather, and there's salt and dirt and dust and all that stuff gets kicked up, and I feel like the filters get dirty a lot faster when they're kind of opened up, like an open air filter setup. It does sound a lot better. You get more of those turbo noises and all those things like that. But, you know, I don't know. I like to hear from you guys, so let me know what you guys think. And we'll catch you in the next video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'm looking forward to where this car goes. Alright guys, peace out.